Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario. This right here is a PlayStation 5, a bit of a rarity, I might say, and right here we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, this PS5 I just unboxed. It's had probably about 5-10 minutes of playtime on it so far, which has barely even been playtime. It's really just been kind of setting it up right here. But we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is not a PS5 unboxing. In fact, this is a little bit of a different unboxing here. We're actually going to be unboxing and installing the Dbrand Darkplates on the PlayStation 5. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, these are the original Darkplates. These are the, dare I say, forbidden Darkplates here for the PlayStation 5. You see, this is what happened, in case you do not know. This is how a standard PlayStation 5 looks. It has these removable plates, which have been advertised by Sony as removable, and they just come in white. Now, so far at the time I'm recording this, which is, October 2021, there's no other special editions, no other colors that you can officially buy for these plates for the PlayStation 5. Perhaps when you are watching this video, that will change, but right now you can only get third-party plates for the PlayStation 5. Now, people immediately wanted black for their color as opposed to white, myself included. So there were a few companies that came and went because, Sony ended up illegally pushing to release and then not release their custom plates for the PlayStation 5. Now, Dbrand came out the gate swinging and made some really awesome black plates for the PS5 here called the Darkplates. And unfortunately, after months and months of them being sold, they actually got a cease and desist from Sony, so they can no longer make those unless they want to get sued. Dbrand has come out and they have revised it quite a bit to the point where there are the Darkplates 2.0, and I'll have some links and literature down in the description where you can check all of this out. However, that leaves the original Darkplates, which look pretty close to factory, are of great condition, great shape, and they're just plain black. They don't have holes in them or anything else. I mean, the molds are pretty much identical, except, they don't have the, any Sony branding. So, for example, they don't have this PlayStation right here, the PlayStation logo. Now, I have them already installed on my own PlayStation 5, but I ended up getting another pair right here, and I wasn't even going to do this video, but I kind of thought, with the unfortunate circumstance of the original Darkplates being taken down, it might be a little fun to unbox these forbidden Darkplates even so many months after they came out and install them and show you all right here. Because, yeah, you can go out and you can get other black plates for the PlayStation 5, but the original Dbrand plates, like the original Dbrand Darkplates, cannot get those anymore. You can get the Darkplates 2.0, but they're not the same as the originals. So this right here, let's go ahead and get this all set up. Now, I do have the box. It is a big box, and oh man, the problem is with the PlayStation 5 here, like just with anything related to everything's big. Like this console is big. So all right, let's get this thing turned off right here. Alright, so right here we have the box that the Darkplates come in, and the funny thing is, even though I have a PS5 and I have Darkplates installed on it, like these same ones, not the ones in the box here, I've not actually gotten to unbox them. You see, real quick, my own PlayStation 5, I ended up buying used from a friend and even, friend of the channel here, Tristan or Taz. At the time, I just could not get a PS5. He wasn't using his anymore, and it already had the Darkplates installed, so I bought his PS5 used from him with the Darkplates already on there. But I haven't actually gotten to unbox a brand new PS5 until now, or even really do the Darkplates right here. For anybody asking real quick before we get into this, why I'm doing this here, this is actually not going to be my system, it is going to be my girlfriend's system, and she has no idea that she's getting this PS5 with the black plate or Darkplates and all that, so yeah, by the time this video goes out, she'll already have it because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but yes, this is not going to be mine. It is going to be a gift for her, but we're going to set this up here. And first of all, let me actually turn on a light here just to show you all this. I just want to show like the branding and the detail here. So it looks like it's supposed to go this way. It's nice and shiny, and I see what they did right here. They pretty much did the Sony controller branding where it's triangle, circle, X, or cross. I say X, all right, and square, except they're not really that. You can see they're a little bit different. Dbrand did their own thing on there. Right on. Let's get these things open. So we're gonna open it up like this, and there we go. All right. So let's also check this out right here up at the top. All right. All the Dbrand stuff purchased. We knew you would. Delivered. You're welcome. Install. There's only one correct way. Dbrand how. Awesome. So thankfully, a little bit of a spoiler. I know how to do this here, except for this skin. Never done the skin. So we're gonna have to figure that out right here. It does come with a microfiber cloth, so that is quite good. And let's check these things out. We're gonna open this up. Ooh, there's the bottom one. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, it feels great. Yeah, because this is the first time this thing has been messed with or anything. Now let's see if I can find. Here we go. Here we go. I thought this was funny right here. We're gonna zoom in a little bit on this, right? There we go. In case you can't read that quite well, and that's fine, it says in quotes WTF, said by you, probably. I just noticed that little Easter egg right there, and I love that. I noticed it on my own, so it's real cool to see this right here. Oh, and there's a few more details as well too that I missed before. So you even have the the square, triangle, circle, and X or cross all down here, but again, not the Sony ones. This is the Dbrand ones. Anything else that I'm looking for? Nope. Nope. I like the texture right here as well too. And of course on the outside it's nice, smooth, clean, solid, just black. This is this is how the PlayStation 5 should come. If it's not going to come like this, it should come with an Alright, it should come with an official option is what I'm saying. So either way, I'm going to put this over to the side. And let's go ahead and unbox the bottom one right here. Or the top one, I guess. The front one, however it's going to be. Oh, and there is another quote right here that I have missed on my own. Let's see right here what this is. Oh, actually, is it the same thing? Let's check this out. Yep, I'm seeing it right there. I can tell. It says WTF, you probably. So nice, they end up putting it on the both of them. And are there any other details that I'm missing right here? Not so much, no. Alright, so that's just on the bottom one, not the top one. Of course, look at that. That looks lovely. Just look at that right there. Alright, cool. So there's not all too much else in the box here, unless there is, again, something else that I'm missing. Anything underneath? Nope, this is, oh, it's glued in, but that's going to be okay. And I'm just going to put the original white plates in here once I'm all done with them. That's going to work out just fine. We are going to have to see how to install this. I'm going to be putting this on here just because it will keep the nice, how do I say, all the nice, like, the middle part of the PS5 itself, like the glossy parts, it's going to at least preserve it and make everything look nice there. And if my girlfriend ever wants to get rid of these, she can just peel them off easy enough. I chose not to have them on my own PS5, but at least the option is going to be there, so we'll have that. Awesome, let's go ahead and get this stuff installed here. Alright, so first of all, I do have to remove the stand here on the PlayStation 5, which, one nice thing, so my own PS5 does not have this. This is one of the newer revisions, I guess, but, as opposed to this just being metal right here, it has, plastic at the bottom, so if you need to, you can just kind of grip this and twist it off, although that's on there tight enough that I think I'm going to have to, you know, use a tool here. Nope, never mind, I got it just using my hands there, so we're all good. But that's how the new screw looks, so it's not all metal, which is, you know, fine, no issue there. And we end up removing the cover itself, or not the cover, the stand, so that'll be all fine. Alright, cool, let's go ahead and get everything else removed. Alright, so first let's give this a shot here. This is of course going to be the top, and let's see, I've done this a few times here, but not on like a net new PlayStation 5, so come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, so kind of from there, of course, stuff falling all off the desk, and there we go. That is the top of the PlayStation 5. We have the old guy removed right here, and actually, you know, the texturing, I'm just noticing, is really about the same on the edge here, so smooth on the inside, and then, you know, kind of this nice little, like, rough texture all on the outside, and of course it has the PlayStation logo right there, which we will be doing away with. So with the top one here, or when you're just, you know, installing it back, you're going to notice that these holes are kind of going this way, as well as all of these little ports, I guess you can say. So you kind of have to just kind of come right here, bring from the bottom to the top, like line it up. Something like that works. All right, cool. Then what I do is kind of push it in. You can slap it, I guess. And there we go. It is installed. So thankfully, that is really easy to install on the top. Let's go ahead and flip this around. We're going to go to the bottom, and there we go. Actually, look at that. Yeah, this nice like two-tone thing going on, but of course we're going to finish the process here. So we got the bottom one right here. Let me go ahead and do about the same thing. If I can get this removed. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. It just pops off, man. Like, it not even pops, it just jumps off like that. My lord. All right. And even right here, we got the same thing going on. So nice and smooth on the inside. Texture right there does say Sony, which of course the Dbrand ones are not going to have for legal reasons, of course. But there we go. And oh, I see why they did that there. Again, I've just never really noticed this detail. If you can see right there, you got the square, triangle, circle, and X or cross. So Dbrand did their own version of it. That is really cool. All right, I'm just appreciating the original Darkplates even more and more. All right, and actually what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to take one more detour, do one more thing. I'm actually going to be installing a SSD in here, so I do have specific videos on that, but let me show you all what I'm going to install. We're going to be going with this Sabrent Rocket 4 Plus, as well as the Sabrent PlayStation 5 Heatsink. I actually currently have this exact combination on my own PlayStation 5. It's worked out incredibly well, so yeah, she's gonna be getting a pretty badass system right out the gate. This is cool. Yeah, my idea is I hope she doesn't have to do anything physical to the system. Like, this combo should be all good, as well as, you know, converting it over to a black system. But either way, let's go ahead and get this set up here. I'm just kind of going to zoom past this a bit. I'll still show the process, but we're going to fast forward because we're not here for the SSD install, and I have separate videos on these things right here. We're here to put the black plates or dark plates on. I keep calling them black plates, but they're dark plates. Alright, so there we go. With all of that done here, we now can install the second plate. Again, I just kind of wanted to do this while everything was open, just so I don't have to, you know, reopen it, redo this later. But either way, kind of do the same thing, where this is like the top of the system, this is the bottom. Kind of want to go from bottom to top right here. Get it kind of fitted, notched in. There we go. Alright, because you kind of see how it just like kind of rocks and fits like that. Then you can kind of just make sure it's all in place. Slap it like that at the bottom, and there we go. We have a nicely fitted dark plate right here. So here we go. We have a nice all black PlayStation 5 sandwich. That's looking pretty good. All right, now I've never done this here, but we're going to be installing these skins on the bottom and around the side. So it actually surprised me because there's one that goes on the bottom of the system right here. Looks like it's gonna go like this, so that's actually pretty cool. It covers up, it's designed to cover up the, you know, the rest of the bottom of the system here, but it's supposed to cover, well, not cover, the vents as well as the serial number information as well too, and that's smart. All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead, pull this thing off. That looks really nice. Look at that texture right there. All right, cool. We have that. Let's go ahead and get it all lined up. So there we go. That's looking really good there. No, that's great. And again, I mean, actually this one, even if you just, in my opinion, even if you just want to, you don't want to cover the rest of it, you can do just fine installing the bottom one here. It's not going to hurt the system at all. If anything, it's going to protect it. So, you know, even years from now, the real cool thing is if you end up, you know, pulling this stuff off, all the parts that these are going to cover are going to look like they're in pristine conditions. That's one nice thing about console skins. I don't like console skins necessarily, but when you do remove them, the console can look great. Now we're going to be covering up all the glossy stuff here. So we're going to be covering and installing this big joint right here. It's going to cover the, you know, front as well as the top of the PlayStation 5. Let's go ahead, get this all done here. Again, we're going to take this off, and this is like, even the front is looking real nice here, but the bottom grips real nice. So we're just gonna get this, do the same thing. Alright, so here we go. We just got it installed. It did take a few minutes here. I can definitely say this one is, of course, more difficult. The most difficult part are these two buttons right here. When you're doing it, you're really kind of going to want to like get this just perfectly around and even just make sure the buttons are still pressable. So power button is clicking. Eject button is clicking, that's all good. Then of course you want to make sure the USB ports are exposed and everything, so that's looking good. I think we're all good right there. Not too bad, but just the hardest thing you need to look out for is this. I'm not crazy about skins like that. However, again, this one actually looks pretty tasteful on here. Plus, this does come included, so when you end up buying these, you do get to pick one that comes here, so that's nice. Also thought it would be worth showing the top of the system, so it is looking smooth, looking good, no bubbles, everything is great. So really the only part of the actual like console itself that is exposed is going to be the back of the system with the I/O where you plug in, you know, HDMI, Ethernet power, all that stuff. This is looking great. I guess one last thing, it comes with even stickers for, I presume, the eject button right there. Probably the little circle that, you know, you would put, that would go on the bottom right here of the system in case you don't want to put a stand on there on the bottom. And then this, I'm not sure what this one is for here, but safe to say I'm not going to be using these ones here. The rest of it's just fine, but these ones, and oddly enough, they even, like, they're stuck on here itself, so, interesting. Either way here, check this out. This is how the PlayStation 5 is looking once it has been all dialed in. It's kind of just gonna sit here like this. Personally, I like the PlayStation 5 standing, so even in my own gaming setup, game room setup and all that, my PlayStation 5 is standing. It's not, you know, laying down on the side. Either way works though. But again, this is how it should look. Like, I love how this looks right here. And even if you want it in white, I mean, that's fine as well too. I would just really appreciate having the option of it as well. So, obviously there's a demand for just black, like dark plates for the PlayStation 5, and for whatever reason we don't have it. I don't know why. They've even released like a black controller for the PlayStation 5, but this, no, we don't have it. Anyways, that is about it for this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all found it entertaining. And again, it was real cool that we got to unbox and install these, you know, original Darkplates, or even dare I say the forbidden Darkplates for the PlayStation 5. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you all for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, a like would absolutely be appreciated. If you didn't like it, a dislike is fine as well too.